wear my hair down to my back, or I cut a bob and do it into single plaits. And if it's the summertime, maybe do a week.
Hello, welcome to Two Mad Beans Podcast. A new week, a new episode. And today I have three beautiful ladies, intelligent ladies. And I'm super excited because I'm going to ask them a lot of questions today. I'm asking questions. I'm probing them. I want to know stuff. So today we're talking about identity crisis growing up as a woman. Last time, I think a month ago, we did the guys' version. I was a guest on that particular episode. And today I'm the host. I have Adjoa. Adjoa, hi.
Hi.
This is the first time meeting Adjoa.
Yeah.
Adjoa's sister said I shouldn't mention that they are related, so
He just sold you out.
so I'm not saying anything. And I have Abna. Today Abna is not a host. She's a guest today because she has to tell us certain things concerning how she grew up.
I grew up
as a woman. Abna, what's up?
Well, hi, Kojun.
I'm blessed.
I'm excited to be at the other side today.
Yeah.
It's going to be amazing.
And Annette is here again.
Yay.
My bestie.
Yeah.
Hi, bestie.
Hi, bestie.
Abna's bestie is Annette. So I have three guests: Adjoa, Abna, then Annette. So identity crisis. The last time we did the guys' version, it was like a healing for me. I said a whole lot of stuff, and I was happy I did. So today I want to hear you ladies to your version.
Okay.
So let me start with the new guest.
Okay.
You look like your sister, you know.
Why you saying that now?
I no comment.
So Adjoa,
Yes.
as adolescent, how was your relationship with your parents?
A typical Ghanaian setting. I mean, not very close. Yes, but we had our moment. At least I got to share my first menstrual experience with my mother.
That's cool.
Yeah, she guided me through it all. And in terms of studies too, I got my father to help me with that as well. Yes. In terms of other stuff in relation to your emotions and the other experiences, not really.
No, yeah.
Yeah, not really. Not really. To be honest.
So normal with the Ghanaian family system.
It's so typical.
Yeah.
So typical. Yeah.
Nanette, yourself.
My relationship with my parents
Yeah, as
growing
an
up,
adolescent.
it was normal. I was with them from infancy till early adolescence. They're out of Ghana. So I came back to Ghana in my late adolescent, like from 15, 16 going.
Okay.
So right from infancy till early adolescence, it was good. It was the normal. My parents were overly religious people, so it was the normal like elder mommy a dickness. You just have to conform to everything. So yeah, it was good. It was good.
You enjoyed it.
I had no choice. I had no option. I had no choice. I had no option. Like
Enjoy the moment.
From birth till like when you were 15, you had no choice. So
True.
you just have to conform to.
True. Abna.
Well, I know my sister, we have the same parents, but as individuals, I think we had a different approach. Mine was it was okay, let me just say. I don't really think there was anything different. You go to school, you come back, you greet, you sleep, you eat.
You wake up.
You wake up.
Were you close to them?
I wouldn't say I wasn't close to them because I feel like in our society, when you're a child, they don't really open up to you. So I'm closer to them now than I was then. I think it had a lot to do with me being a child and than they not really wanting to talk to me or anything.
Oh, okay.
So it was a typical child-parent relationship. Go to school, if you don't go, you're in trouble. Come back, if you do something good, you're rewarded. So it wasn't anything out of the ordinary. It was
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
So this another question for you. At what age did your curiosity about knowing religion begin?
I don't think even I don't think I've ever been very curious
About religion.
I don't know. Please. It's people actually have a problem with me, my attitude towards religion.
Okay.
But I feel like it's personal. Religion is personal. People are very vocal about it. I choose not to be vocal about it. I feel like it's part of life, so I don't really see maybe there's something. Let me ask questions about it. Let me poke and see what's going on. I'm just not really. So I wouldn't want to say interested, but like it doesn't really tickle me. I don't know. But when I was growing up, I think my earliest memory, my first family. My first other family, like my best friends, they were Muslims.
Oh, okay.
Yes, they were Muslims, and they were like the best people I ever knew when I was growing up. Where like people thought we were siblings. Me and her name is Rukaya. I don't think she will ever listen, but yeah, I love her. We were very close. They used to go to Makaranta and all those things. I knew it was different from what I went, but it wasn't. Like, there wasn't any problems. Like, maybe my parents would be like, don't talk to them because they're Muslims, don't do this. There wasn't that kind of situation. So, I didn't really care much about it. Like, go do your thing. I'll do my thing. We are still
there
cool.
was that tolerance.
So, yes. So, it was actually very cool. So, I think maybe that's why I've never really questioned it.
But we're going to church then, right?
Oh, yes, I was.
She used to run away from Sunday school.
I was. I actually didn't like Sunday school. I hated Sunday school.
Why?
Because I feel my teachers didn't like me.
Oh.
Yeah, they always ask the other children
Your sister is
questions.
giggling.
True, they always ask. Can I? Since we're on religion, can I share something?
Yeah, sure.
She knows what I'm going to say. So people think I don't like church, and honestly, I'm not a fan of church. But like, I'm a Christian, and I really love God. It's personal, but I don't like the whole
setting.
Yes, because as a child, they scarred me in church. So we're doing Children's Day, right? Mm-hmm. And in my church, they have this thing they do with Children's Day. They ask the children to stand there so that they will ask maybe 50 cedis, you come and pick a child or your mom or something. Yes. And I think my mom was out. She was in church, but she was out of the church auditorium. And people were taking their children, people were taking pastors' kids, people were like, everyone was coming and it was so nice. People were fighting over like one child.
Only you,
then we finished, and I was the only child.
Oh, they didn't pick you?
No.
Oh.
And no, that's not the worst part. I was there for like 5 minutes, and like the whole church, everybody was just sitting there.
The pastor didn't take you?
No. So the one who was the host was like, oh, I and I was like 10 or 11. And I felt like,
it felt bad.
Psychologically, nobody wanted me.
And
then church elders and pastor, everybody was just seated, and they were like, they were not. I'm not making this up. It happened. Real? Yes. So it was one gentleman. I think he was just annoyed by the whole thing, and he just gave the money. He just told me to go and sit down. And I saw my mom shouting like, "Hey, me bomb!" But she was coming. It was too late. And from that moment, I never really wanted to be there because it was too embarrassing for me. And I think I never feel like I belong to any church, and I belong to God. So that's it. Oh. I know I've poured my heart out. Yes, but yeah, that's my take on religion.
Ajua, what about you?
Okay, for me, I had opportunity to study religion in college. So I had experiences from both religion, like different types of religions. Because we used to do field trips to other, I don't know, was it shrines or temples and all that.
Okay.
So I honestly, because I was wondering how the others were like before I could make my own. Yes, so I got to experience the other type of religions, but well, I still chose Christianity over it. Okay. Not based on any, but I still felt. But when it comes to the Christian religion, I think it was after my national service. Not very long ago.
Oh, okay.
So, yes. So, I've been Methodist all my life. So, but anytime I go to church, I feel like there's something wrong. Like, it's Sunday, then I go. I don't feel the connection with God.
Okay.
So, yes. I stopped going to church for some time. People will be asking, why are you home? You know that thing. I don't know, I'm bad, sorry. Yeah. You know, that kind of thing. But I knew how I was feeling. Because I was like, I was just there.
There's nothing personal.
It's a normal thing I had to do. So I didn't have that kind of connection with him. So I was like, let me just lay back and assess my life, assess myself, if this is really what I want, and if God is really like, if I have that relationship with Him. So yes, I decided to do a personal studies of my Bible, then decided to get a deeper understanding, of the Holy Spirit and all that. And honestly, after that, I switched to churches.
Oh, okay.
And yes, it's not been bad. I think it's better than before.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
Going strong for Christ.
Eldest daughter, what about your curiosity?
Really?
Your own dear.
My own dear.
Like straight from bed now.
Actually,
No option.
no option.
No option.
Elder Ba.
So how was the curiosity like growing up, religion?
I wasn't curious till I went to secondary school, senior high,
Okay.
to be precise. You know, right from the word go, I was with my parents, so I'm a Pentecostal. Church of Pentecost for there, you know. Fire. So every Sunday you go to church, you go to Sunday school, evening prayers, all nights and all that. But when I went to secondary school, something was off for me. When I left my parents and I went to senior high, something was off. I saw religion differently from what I knew, from what I learned from my parents.
Okay.
I started on learning and relearning a whole lot of stuff, and till date I'm still battling with religion. You know, the whole of last year I never stepped foot in church. I went through what you went through. Sometimes I'll be in the auditorium, I'll be seated, but something is off. Everyone is dancing, everyone is shouting,
You're
jubilating.
not motivated.
Nothing
to be-
motivates
yeah.
me. But when I'm in my sacred place, in my room,
That's
at
when-
dawn, in the night, and I'm praying silent, sometimes I cry.
It's true.
I feel that connection with God. But the moment
You
Sunday
get
I dress up. No, I feel it's interesting anymore.
No,
To me,
we are
going
besties.
to really just going to church every Sunday, pick my Bible, my bus. Sometimes some people even go to church to showcase their outfits
Yeah,
or
true.
to look down on other people.
True.
Something was the whole of last year. I didn't step foot in church. First few months of last year, my mom will call. Achua, it's saying, oh, sorry, mama call. She knew I'm lying. Definitely, she'll find out from my kid sister, so she knew I was lying. It got to a time, mommy, this year, I'm quite sorry. So, getting to the late last year, she'd be like, I'm quite sorry about Saudi. I mean, him say that.
But they actually were okay with
My mom
your past.
understood me. My dad never understood me till date. He doesn't get why
you don't.
I don't go to
Yeah.
church. Sometimes he send a voice note 5 minutes. Mommy, quite sorry. Then there's nothing interesting
enter.
about what he's saying.
Yeah.
But my mom understood me that worshiping God, following the religion, Christianity is all about your heart, not about it's Sunday.
Someone seeing you.
Sorry. So yeah, my curiosity started when I went to secondary school.
That's cool. I'm enjoying this conversation.
And I also
I
feel,
am
let me
too.
just chip that in.
Sure.
Sometimes it's the environment, the people around. There are some things that people do, they don't know, pushes people out of the church.
Yeah, true.
You get it?
True.
Because in as much as you find that kind of peace when you have a personal relationship with God, sometimes we can be honest that when we go to church, especially when time for praises and all that, you feel that, like,
Me,
I
I've
don't
never
know.
felt because of my traumatizing
I'm
thing,
saying, like,
you know.
there are a certain environment which are welcoming.
Experience.
Like, you feel welcome. Like, you feel happy in the presence of the Lord and all that.
Yeah.
But
Push the
you
little
know
black
how
child.
people, if you've ever been
Let's
in
don't
a
mind them,
church
eh?
group, you understand. Because the thing that people would do, cry, I have a meeting, don't go be.
Yeah. I think more to rely on the cliques you join in church.
You know,
Yeah, they have like circles in church, right?
It's
It's so
yeah.
interesting. Like, so like,
cliques.
it's not.
If you're not part of that clique, you wouldn't feel comfortable.
Oh yeah.
So back to Abna. Abna, when did you discover that boys had different sexual organs from girls? And how did you care? Did you care to ask questions about that?
No, I honestly did not. I don't know why I should. It didn't really.
Nothing clicked.
Yeah, like I just okay, it's
It wasn't
different.
strange.
Okay, mine is different. Okay, because obviously I see that you are different from me. I don't know how I got to know, but I guess I just got to know that boys are different, girls are different. So obviously, if it would be weird if we had the same thing.
Okay.
But I actually think I was really curious, maybe in class 6 because we started reproductive organs and stuff, we started drawing things on board and just seeing everything. So it was purely educational because I was a good child, so I didn't really see those things physical. But it was in school that I realized that we had different organs and everything.
Cool.
But I wasn't curious, so I just add that.
And it's what about you?
I think when my kid brother was born, I'm 5 years older than him, and when he was born, a little baby, peeking, I'm like, oh, okay, it's not the same. His organs are different from mine. So it was right from when my kid brother was born. But nothing really occurred to me to ask questions why his was different from mine, because I know God created man and woman. So definitely our organs wouldn't be the same. So yeah.
No, okay. No curiosity, nothing.
No, I wasn't curious.
You didn't ask about it?
No, I didn't. I didn't.
Ajua, your question.
Yes.
When did you discover that boys had different sexual organs from girls? And
It never crossed my mind to even think about it. But one way or the other, we got to know. Yeah. Like, it never crossed my mind, honestly. But we got to know anyways. Yeah, honestly.
I get you. So another question for you. Do you remember when you first had your menses and how was the whole experience that day?
Yes. I remember. I was 11 years old.
Really?
Yes.
That
You are an early.
Yeah, it came early. So I think school, it was 2 days to the reopening of school. So we had to go to school and clean the place up and all that. So in the midst of it, like, I felt some discomfort down there. So I was wondering, because I didn't know what that is. So I went home, told my mom about it. My mom was panicking. Was like, and then did somebody do anything? So I was like, I don't know. I know something is going on. Something is going on there. Please tell me. Then she asked me to go and take my bath and all that. So she saw the blood and everything. Then she told me it was my menses and all that. She knew all that lecture. Blah, 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 blah. Then she got me all the things that I needed. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, I had a conversation with a female friend. She said when she had her menses, the only thing the mom said was, so
That's a good one.
so they didn't go like in detail. So she had to find out why she has that severe pain and all that and all that. Did you have that detailed kind of lecture?
Oh, I think it was. I mean, the lecture why you're back.
Okay.
So yeah, what you have to do, how to take care of yourself. It will be coming every month.
Cool.
Yeah, so just psych you and all that. Honestly, the only alarm was when she saw it. She was like, "Did somebody do anything to you?" And all that. I'm like, I don't even know what is going on with me.
Yeah, I get you. I get you. Abena.
I think mine, because I already had an older sister. That's my baby right here. And that time our cousin was with us. So when it happened, I think I was in class 6. That's when I started having boobs as well. So I think I had come back from school. I went to the washroom. Then I just saw the blood. And for some reason, I was so shy. I couldn't tell my mom. So I told my cousin. She told my mom. I was like, no, I'm telling you. And I think I knew about like pad and all that from school.
Okay.
My school was actually very good, now that I think about it. So I knew about that. So I knew that this is what I had to do. But I didn't know where to get them or anything, how to use it. So I told her, I don't know if you remember. I told my cousin. They told my mom. My mom got it for them because she knew that I couldn't tell her. So she just like let them lead the way to show me how to do it.
Okay.
And they actually did. And the rest is history.
Nanette. The first day.
Unfortunately, mine came when I was in senior high school, SS1. SHS1.
So
How old were you?
I was 15.
Oh, okay, you went to school really.
I was 15 then. And prior to that, when I was in JSS3, around 14, my mom, I started having severe abdominal pain. So my mom thought it was coming, but we waited for like a year, nothing came. So she lectured me a bit about it because she knew very soon I'll be leaving them. to Ghana. So she was like, Eba, say, Uni Obama Bia Bibia, Obanimo. You know this. She was a dickness. So I try Uni Obama Bia Bibia, Obanimo. I'm like, chill, ma. I was going for dining. SHS1 dining hall. I was serving. No, my check.
Are you serious?
Dress.
Was it mixed school?
It was a mixed school. Had the blood stain. And I made a new friend then, Harriet. She was sitting there, she's like, Nanette, sit down. I'm like, sit down, why? Sit down. You've sold yourself. I'm like, jeez. So she had a cardigan.
Oh, please.
And she just gave it to me and I tied it around my waist. I rushed to the dormitory. But fortunately for me, my mom bought sanitary pads for me when I was coming. Because she knew to be a measuring the engine. Yeah. So my friend taught me how to use it and all that. So I didn't get mom's guidance very much in that. But yeah, it was cool.
You're cool now. Abena, most adolescents go through a phase that they harbor a lot of insecurities about themselves. Did you have some, and how or what mechanism did you use to fight it? Insecurities.
Okay, so for a very long time, I was convinced that I was a boy.
Okay.
Because some boys made me think that I was a boy.
How?
Because so my father was a teacher, so we lived on a campus. So it was a boys' school. So there were like thousands of boys there. And one time, they called me, and like group of friends, they were arguing. Some were saying I'm a girl, others were like I'm a boy.
For real?
Yes. They were arguing. So
you didn't have earrings on?
No, I didn't like earrings when I was young.
Oh, okay.
And I used to wear lots of like
shorts,
yes.
You were a tomboy.
Was I a tomboy? She didn't even look at me when I was growing up like that. So for a very long time, I was confused because I knew I was a girl, but then I didn't know why people were mistaking me to be a boy. So it was actually very sad. But I don't think I really cared because I was too young to really care about what boys would say. But it just felt weird. And it was more confusing when there was a girl that I grew up with, and I think I was in the same school with her. So one time, my brother's friends came to call us, and they were actually comparing who is prettier. I was like, what kind of confusing life is this? Today I'm a boy, tomorrow I'm Miss World. What's going on? So I was confused, and for a long time, I didn't really... At first, I was very, very... how do I say? I was very bold. Like, even if I don't know you, like, I would just come up to you, talk to you, make conversation. But I kind of really went back into my shell because I didn't know how people are going to receive me. Others will find me. That's when I actually was maybe 13 or 14. Others would think I'm cool. Others would think, like, go away, we don't want to talk to you. So I just took the safe spot and just became a very shy and quiet and introvert. So
you didn't confide in anyone?
No.
No friend, no your parents?
No. Do you know, for some reason, I feel worse if I talk to people about my problems. Like, I like to...
keep everything to
Yes, like, I suffer through the pain. But as I said, when I was younger, I don't think there was any problem. It's when I was...
See why we are besties.
You know, it's when I was growing up, then I realized that was a problem. Maybe it really shaped my life in a way because of that kind of confusion people had, about my life when I was growing up. But when I grew up and I had issues like teenage issues, like when maybe guys came up to me that they liked me, or maybe it's not like I liked someone to go and tell someone that I liked someone. But as you said, if I had problems or talking to maybe my sister, my brothers, my parents, out of bounds, anyone else, I felt like, why should I? They also have their own problems. I'm not going to die from it. I can just deal with it. So I deal with it my own way.
Oh, okay.
And I think I came out fine. I think.
Wow, that's interesting. And insecurities.
I wouldn't call mine insecurities, but growing up, people tagged me with penipa, antisocial. I was very calm and reserved. Sometimes you be sitting by me, you can talk like 30 minutes and ask me a question. I would only nod my head. I only nod my head. So people will meet my parents. Hey, Bunny, the penny pass out.
No, penny pampa.
Could you really? Bunny, the penny pass out. But I don't remember how someone being reserved and being a bit calm. How can you attribute it to penny pa? Till this, I still don't understand. So, actually, eventually, I'm saying penny panty. Let me just be my somewhere. So, yeah. Mine was in insecurity, but because they gave me that tag that mean penny pan, I was always alone.
Did they affect you psychologically?
It didn't.
Oh, okay.
You were not bothered.
No, I wasn't bothered.
Ajoa.
I think mine it's almost like Nanette's one, like penny pa sort of. But then I didn't like being in the crowd, so most of the time, I don't know if she remembers if there's even a family something like everybody will be going out. I like opt to be in the house.
Okay.
So they'll be like, it became normal when they are going out. Be like, oh, Aja will be home. Aja there should be home. Yes, because I didn't want to be part of it because crowd. Like if I get there, I feel like I'll die. So yeah, I would rather be home than to go out. Well, unfortunately, it's almost still like that. So I don't know if it's insecurity or whatever that is, but that was through my adolescence. I was always left in the house.
So now
Yes.
You're still indoor.
Yes.
That's cool.
I'll be like,
no, it's not.
Yeah,
Encourage you to go out.
I'll be like,
It's good
everybody
to
be
be
going. I'll be
outside.
like, okay, Mami Shofi. You know that thing,
Yeah.
like Mami Shofi kind of.
I love to be indoor too. So I
No,
understand
that's
it.
bad. You guys are young. You have to experience the world.
I understand
When
it.
you are 50 and 80, you can be home.
Well, stay home is fun though. Stay home is fun. So the next question, Nanette, what are some of the partial truth you heard from your parents or the elderly that you grew up and discovered they were trying to conceal the real truth from you?
Okay, since I was born into a religious home, I think it will go that way. Growing up, my parents made me believe that anyone who goes to church or every church goer is righteous. Every church goer loves God. Every church goer will go to heaven. So right from infancy till early adolescence that I was with them, I had it at the back of my mind that as long as I'm righteous, as long as I go to church, I'm going to heaven. As long as I go to church, I have a clean heart. But when I started discovering things on my own, when I went to secondary school, that I started unlearning and relearning a whole lot about religion, then I got to know that no, it was actually false. Because what some churchgoers were doing, a non-believer wouldn't even do it. You understand? We have people who commit adultery and they are in church. Fornication, and they pray 24/7. They pray 24/7. They are in church. You know, backbiting, gossiping, and they are in church.
So how did they affect you? Discovering this truth, did they affect you psychologically?
Somehow it did. Let me give you an example. There was a time I returned from school. I was with my uncle Amadina then. So I don't know if it's the same way for every church, but with Pentecost, every Sunday of the month, of a new month, we have like a communion. And my hair was natural then. I had shaved my hair in this punky way and have dyed the side of my hair gold.
Hey, Dickness, but
I have dyed the side of my hair gold. And the church I was attending then, they knew my parents. They knew my dad was an elder, a Pentecost elder, and they knew my mom was a deaconess. So as I was going to eat the communion, a deaconess, a woman of God, a deaconess, someone is going to eat communion. Instead of you to close your eyes and be in the spirit and communicate with your God personally, we're being in Osheme, and she tapped someone by her. She elder by her. Communion. That's what the woman said.
oh wow.
I turned and I looked. That day I got. It was one of the reasons why the whole of last year I didn't step foot in church.
So judgmental.
Because when I'm there and I start remembering all this stuff, it pisses me off.
Yeah.
You know, like Eldaba, Sure, me why any tree how do communion. But some of them are there, they are doing abortion for their daughters.
Yes, I was going to say the same thing.
They are aborting for their daughters.
In their homes is worse.
Stealing stuff.
But she's there judging my hair. That because I have dyed
just a fashion choice.
You see?
Doesn't even define you as a person.
As I was growing up, I come in terms with a lot of people. When I meet you and you are like, oh, Okwa, sorry, you are this, you are God, it doesn't impress me. No, it doesn't impress me at all. What impresses me is how you impact people.
Yes.
Your heart, your heart is clean. But I'll catch me say, oh, I'm a God-fearing man. I like going to church. Hey, Sunday, don't go church. No, Charlie. Just be somewhere with that.
That's a turn off.
It's a turn off. That thing, it doesn't impress me. Yeah, so it made me accept the so-called non-believers. Because of this truth I found out on my own, it made me accept people. Because if I hadn't found out all these things on my own, when I meet someone new and the person tells me, oh, I don't go to church, I wouldn't like to associate myself with the person. But because I made this discovery on my own, it made me accept everybody. I don't judge people. You can be a Rastafarian and you will be my friend. Then I will even adore you than someone who sits in church 24/7.
It's a nice movement.
So it's all about the heart. So that ma, Charlie, I'm sorry, but you're lying to me.
I sure they will listen.
They will listen. I'll tell it to them. You're lying to me. If you go to church, it doesn't mean you are righteous.
But like what she's saying, sometimes I feel is the approach with which they correct people. You can if you think what she has done is
wrong
to you, you can approach the person
after church
or something. It's not by force for her to listen anyways, but it's how you approach it. I always say I used to have a lecturer, an English professor in level 400. My English professor always, when she meets you and you are dressed inappropriately, she's not the one who will say get out of my class. She's not the one who will shout. She will just call you and say, as a lady, from a lady's perspective, if you dress like this, it's not inappropriate, like this and this and that. It doesn't fit you as a lady. But she can't force you to go pull it out if you want to. But this is how she feels. That's cool. What she does all the time.
That's the way to go.
It's one thing that I used to like about that woman. She won't sack you from a class, but she will let you know that as a lady, this is not what you like. You don't do things like this and that. Sometimes the way she talks to you, next time, nobody will tell you not to do that thing.
Yeah, true.
You get so. I think it's the approach with the Ghanaian society. I remember I went to church with my sister one time. She was wearing a skirt.
You know, I was going to say
instead of the person to approach the person like I said, "Wait, she go doctor." Hey, mommy, what are you know?
me, I'm already scarred. No, they keep giving me reasons not to be there.
You don't talk to people like that.
And it wasn't like a church service. It was like, what was it? It was a program, Saturday program, youth program. And it wasn't like hill. It was just like on my knee.
Just know how to talk to people. When you go, you don't say mommy. Like, you don't do that.
Because I'm respectful.
You don't do that.
Oh yeah, but I'm not coming to a church again.
So with you, your partial truth when growing up.
Honestly, with my parents, I don't think we had it.
That's the thing. Like we talked enough to have something to consume.
Because but the only bonding thing, one of the major bonding thing was watching sports. So it's either soccer, athletics, or boxing. So we laugh about it, we talk about it.
When people say soccer.
Football. I'm sorry.
Like Americans are misleading us.
I'm sorry. Just we talk. Then we can talk about school area. This go be for the baby, so we don't.
Cool.
Yeah.
But there's one thing I just remembered. My mom. I feel like I don't have a lot of. Okay, now I have, but then I don't think when I was growing up I had a lot of male friends, as most of my friends were like other people. Because she always told me, and I remember today that Oba down for the Oba and your Oba down for the Bema. She always told me that. So it's in your head. Yeah. So my male friends, absolutely, I don't know how many people. It's just people that kind of like family friends. But if you're my male friend, you're not going to come to my house. Now it's not like they're going to sack you. But it's so weird because they're going to read meanings into it, and so in my head, if I'm not going to marry you or I'm not serious with you, you're not coming to my house.
My brother brought a lady home. My father thought he was coming to discuss marriage.
Oh, he sat down.
So he prepared the area for them, yeah.
And if you bring someone into the house, they will taunt you every day asking about the person.
Yeah, and our brains.
Just like if I bring you home, we are not dating.
Yeah.
But they will have that like that being into already and you know. That is not why the person.
So you advise
so I rather like avoid it. So now recently, now that we are old, my mom will be like, "Ain't another being, no more worry, no more." And this, I'm like, when I was young and you were telling me that I know about now, those so that their parents allow them to be friends with boys, they are married. Me that they have male friends, I'm now meeting men. So leave me alone. Let me go. So that was the thing. I just realized that you can be friends with men and there's nothing wrong with it. But I have
a lot of male friends.
Yes, I felt like maybe they were just being protective because, as I said, we grew up with a lot of like thousands of guys around us, so they were just being protective, and I understand.
So this question goes to you again. Did you have issues with society's definition of how a woman should act and behave, and any drift from that makes one not woman enough?
I think it has to do with cooking.
Cooking, okay.
In our society, it's like you have to be not just like know how to cook, but be a chef. I'm not saying you don't have to cook. As a human being, you should know how to cook. It's not just women. See this lockdown. Single men are suffering because you can't order food. Your mom is not with you. You have to know how to cook to survive. It's important. But the fact that they push it to women, if the guy will tell you, hey, remember I do jollof, no, hey, when will you cook for me? I can't do that for you. Then they will start giving you a lecture, thinking, oh, you're a feminist. You don't want to do this.
You're not a marriage material.
It's not like I don't know how to do it, though, but I don't want to do it for you. Because it's not my responsibility. You don't have to put me in a box that because I'm a woman. Just say I should cook for you, but don't say because I'm a woman, I'm supposed to do it for you.
Yeah.
It doesn't work that way.
Self-entitlement.
Yes.
Yeah.
You see, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And also, growing up as a woman, I think my mom did something when I was young. Maybe that's why people thought I was a boy. When my brothers, boys do this thing, when they are going out, they put their shirts on their neck before they wear is when they goes. Before I developed breast, when my brothers are going out, I also do that. My mom will shout, "Help, let me shout out here, where your back?" And I didn't understand her. I just thought maybe she was trying to put me in a box or something. But when I grew up and I was like, oh yeah, it's not done. I'm not saying someone should do it, but it's interesting that because I'm a woman, I can't also do that. But yeah, aside that is the cooking thing. Everyone is supposed to cook. I'm going to cook for my husband. You're also supposed to learn how to cook. It doesn't have to be a woman's thing.
Exactly. Nanette?
Yeah. So growing up, I had a kid brother. And I'm a mad football fan. Actually, my dad, I'm sure my dad wanted, I'm the firstborn, so my dad wanted his firstborn to be...
Let's keep winning my heart. So like, she's saying things that makes me think we are meant to be. We have to go to Bali together.
I know. Yeah. So I'm sure my dad wanted his first child to be a male, but unfortunately, I popped up. So when he's going to watch matches, those days... Everywhere he goes, anything football related, he involves me. So I loved football right from infancy. Because sometimes I'll be there with my dad and my kid brother. We'll be at the hall watching a match, and my mom will be shouting from the kitchen, "Ajwa, Nanette, bra kitchen, baby,
it's true. That's what my mom used to do too."
Then my dad will give me eye, don't go, let's finish watching them. But the moment I see her coming, I know I'll be in trouble, so I just have to get up and run. But I was there, sitting there with my kid brother. Why is it that she doesn't call my kid brother to also join in the kitchen? But oh, your ba, oh, you do papachi, oh, kwa waria, you were doing a big bottle, my bro. Now you don't know how to cook. Come on,
I told that they'll put my soup in bottle.
Come on, let me teach you how to cook. You're always watching football with your dad. And you know the interesting thing, this interest of me liking football grew till date. And I'm a soccer panelist at a TV station, Pen TV. This same woman who was backlashing me back then, who was always insulting me, and now ball. Sometimes when it's Saturday morning, time and I go TV. So
I'm just so proud now.
she'll be the first person to go and sit by the TV. She will record with her phone and then we are you.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's interesting. Very interesting.
So sometimes I don't know why parents want to put their children in a certain box. Say, because you are a woman, you can't do this. Because you are a female, you can't do that. No. I mean, since we are still on learning and relearning, we wouldn't do that to our kids.
On the football thing, I'd like to add this thing. So with the football, just as she said, my sister and I, when we were growing up, my parents, I won't say my dad, my parents are like huge soccer fans. My brothers are insane soccer fans. So, oh God, sorry, I'm saying soccer. Football fans. So we all just sit together, we watch, even though we all support like different clubs, we all just watch and everything. So I grew up with a lot of footballers. Like, I understand the game. I love football and everything. So when I grew up, if I meet like a guy and I'm like, I like football, they were like, is it because when they said boy being in our ocean, I'm so offended. I'm like, what? What do you mean by say boy being in our ocean? No, that's not the reason. Like when I talk like suppose Liverpool, like you dated someone and he was a Liverpool fan, that's why.
Look at that.
I was like, no, no, that's not the reason why.
I'm not a Liverpool fan.
Yes.
Then you will never walk alone.
Well, I'm like, I actually dated someone who doesn't actually watch football at all. It's not about that. It's me. It's about what I want. It's not about what a guy wants. That's why I don't have a mind of my own, so I'll be with someone else.
Your father made sure you never had that mentality. Say somebody is a nice person, that's why you're supposed to then watch the game. Don't be looking at the
She
players.
remembers. So I remember. I'm sorry, let me just say this. 2006 World Cup, England. I support England, like teams. I love Ghana, but I support England. And Beckham was a captain. You know Beckham, like, hello, have you seen Beckham? And I was just fantasizing about Beckham. And my father was like, Shebono. And I was it's coming me from then ahead. Like, I can't fantasize about football at all. I watch the game. They put the fear of God in me.
That's why I do.
She was there, so she actually understood. Well, the three of us. So it was very awkward.
I think for me, luckily for me, growing up, we didn't have defined rules for men and for women. In my household, you will sweep,
Cool.
you will pound fufu, you will cook.
My brother is the best banku maker.
Typically in the house, we won't do the banku stuff. My brother would do it. So we didn't have that kind of feminine role, masculine role. You get it. So I honestly, I'm surprised sometimes when I go outside and people are acting like, like where your bedroom, where your main bedroom. I'm like, I didn't grow up like that. I don't know how that is. For that one, I'm proud of my parents. They made it like, we don't know if this is a man's role. This is like, no. It's the defined, like, equal. We are all equal. Okay. We are all going to school. We all come back. If this thing has to be done, it has to be done. We had a farm behind our house. Weekend, we all go there. We all work the same. Like, you don't have this for guys, you don't have this for women. Oh. So I think for my parents, for that side, they really helped us. So we didn't have that defined rules for these people, defined rules. So we are all efficient. Yes.
Let me chip in this question. What team do you support in England?
In England.
You support us now.
Arsenal.
Oh, Ajua.
So she can't even say
Ajua, how can you do
it's
this
so
to us?
shameful. 2020.
Ajua,
I'm
why?
ashamed of my team.
Ajua, why?
But she's a Madrid
But
fan.
I'm a Madrid fan,
That's
so
cool.
yeah, I have a consolation somewhere.
Madrid.
Yeah.
So our last question, Abena.
Yeah.
If you had an opportunity to talk to your younger self, what will be that one advice you give to
Take
her?
risk. Take risk. That's something that I know now that if I took some risk back then, I don't think I'll be where I am now.
Okay.
My life would have been different. But I just thought, oh, I'm too young to do this. Oh, I'm too shy to do this. Oh, I don't think I can do this. Oh, this is for some people. But I've realized that anyone can do anything.
Yeah,
it's
true.
all in your head.
True.
No one is going to stop you. No one is going to take a cane and beat you. Hey, you can't go here. You can't do this. Do it. The world is for all of us.
True.
So just take a risk. Do, if it comes to mind, do it. Don't think about anything. And at a point, I thought I'm not going to do this because maybe my parents are not going to support me, my family is not going to support me. But I've realized now that just so far as it's legal, they are fine. If it makes you happy. My dad, when I told him I'm doing a podcast, he was like, are they paying you? So far as you are earning, like you are comfortable in life,
cool.
He's okay.
Yeah.
He's okay. So I've realized that nobody's really going to hold you back. Just go for it. You'll be fine.
That's super cool. Nanette.
Yeah, the advice I'll give to my younger self is love yourself more. See, in this life, everything we do in life, all the choices we make, all our successes, all our failures are related to how we feel about ourselves, how we respect ourselves, how we live confidently. So if you love yourself more, you wouldn't conform to certain things, If you love yourself more, you wouldn't let society portray their insecurities on you. You will do you. What you know will be beneficial to you. You take a leap of faith in yourself. So just love yourself more.
That's great. Ajwa?
I'll take that now.
Yeah. So, I honestly admire people who are confident because they get to do whatever and achieve more. So, to my young self, I wish I was more confident. I think I would have done a lot of things. So, to my young self and other people, be confident in whatever you do.
Yeah.
Don't let anything hold you back.
Yeah.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, you are accountable for your own life.
Exactly.
True.
Yeah.
True. I love that. So just 5 seconds for everyone. Closing remarks. Nanette, 5 seconds.
I'm a woman.
Yeah, we know.
That's it. That's a tweet. I'm a woman. I'm going to tattoo
5
that on
seconds.
my skin.
Abna, 5 seconds. Closing remarks.
I'm a black woman.
Ajwa, 5 seconds.
Fair woman.
Fair woman.
Woman should be a
Yeah, I
fighter.
think we should all try and build an environment where everybody will feel safe and at least avoid insecurity because it's something, timidity is something engraved in our society.
Yeah.
And it's, destroying a lot of lives in our society.
And
It's because of you and I. Like, one or two attitudes and behaviors that makes people afraid to do certain things. You get it? So I think we can all try and be better humans. And be better parents.
Also,
not that our parents didn't do well. They did well, but we can be.
You can be better than me.
And also, I feel like it's not only about being a woman, being a human being.
Yeah.
I feel like you have to, as she said, be a better human being. And go for it. Do whatever you want to do. So far as it's legal and in your own conscience, you're not hurting someone else, do it. Don't let someone tell you that you can't do this because of whatever. At the end of the day, if you go to your room and you are sad about your choices or you're happy about it, it's only you and your brain going through the whole stress. Nobody is there. If you die, they will carry you 6 people. Only you. Even if you're twin, you dance with you. I don't know what's going. So just do things that make you at peace, not please someone else.
Wow. I enjoyed this particular episode. I've learned a lot from 3 intelligent ladies.
Yeah.
Ajwa, you have to be coming,
Yeah, I will try.
Yeah, try and come.
No, I don't think you should be coming.
I love this episode. I'm Arsenal fan, Liverpool fan, and Chelsea fan.
Yay!
And we are taking the league. We are taking the league. So after 30 years.
Which league?
Yeah. After 30 years,
That's
Liverpool is in the
serious.
league. And I'm a Man U fan too. Next year, we win the league. So thank you. God bless you. This is Two My Beans Podcast. Bye.
All up in the hood and the trackie. Turning up your nose, good, you think I look tacky? I go to a Michelin, me and let my Reebok. Ain't gotta wear my words and be flashy. A short skirt doesn't mean that I want it. My appearance doesn't represent my wallet. This is for the ignorant ones with opinions. Keep your 2 cents inside your pocket.
I'm just
Yeah.